plus 1.
Okay.
So if I'm telling about the variables means you have to find out all the letters which is there. So I have written here x cube, I have written here y square, I have written there xy. Now if I tell you to find about the constants are those symbols which does not change their value, right? For example, if I've written here 2, it's not going to change. If I have written 3, it's not going to change. So the all the constants are present here is 2, that's your 3, that's your 4, and that's your 1. I
Okay.
hope it's clear now.
Yes.
Okay. Moving forward to our
Hold.
yeah.
It, I just want to quickly write it all down.
Okay, I'll give you the time. Write it down.
Could you move a little to the side to the variable?
Yeah, of course. Here.
Yeah, thank you. What is that above y square?
It is y square means 2. It is 3y
No, I
square.
mean,
3.
no, I
Yeah.
mean here by the variables. What is that above y square? Is that a b?
This one,
Yeah,
it is x cube.
x cube. Okay.
I'll try to be a little more clear with my spellings or my writing.
Okay.
Okay. Up to here, it is clear. Shall we move
Yeah.
forward from here? Okay. Now, starting with the chapter that is your terms and variables or algebraic expression and terms. So, how we are going to define the algebraic expression? Algebraic expressions are the one in which it is a combination of such terms. By the such terms, I mean it is a combination of variables and the constants. Right? Now, moving forward, this was all about the introduction. Now, let us jump to some questions related to it. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Okay. So in the first question, I'm writing down some symbols and you have to, okay, let us just read one more topic. I'm writing it down here an equation. For example, if I'm writing down a square in the first question. Now we are going to read about the category under your, because as you can see in your constants, we cannot find any category because they are just the numbers. We will read the types of numbers later on, the integers and the real numbers or your whole numbers. Firstly, we are going to read about these variables. Now, in these variables, as you can see, some are written in the form of x to the power 3, some are written in the power y to the power 4, some are written as x and y. So, how and what are these called? We are going to read about these. Fine. In the first question, I have written here a square. So we are finding the category. Since there is only one variable, so we call it monomial. Mono means one. Okay, we are here counting the number of variables present here. There are just one variable. In the second question, if I'm writing down here is, let's say A, B, C plus 1. Now, this is your first term. This is your second term. So there are two terms present here. We called it binomial.
Okay.
Okay. Moving forward to other category, if so for example, I am writing down here is 3x minus 2 plus 5. Now, since it is an algebraic expression, this algebraic expression is composed of three terms. So 3 will be termed as trinomial.
Okay.
Okay. So similarly, we have monomials, we have binomials of 2, we have trinomials of 3, and we have quadrinomials of 4 expressions. In your syllabus, it is still 4 till now.
Yeah.
Now I'm writing down some like 5 to 6 questions. You have to categorize them as monomials, binomials, trinomials, and quadrinomials. Okay.
Okay.
If there is any topic which your teacher has told you and I have skipped, so you can let me know. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Here I have written a set of 10 questions for you.
Okay. What are the four ones called? The ones with four expressions?
It is quadrinomials. Do you want the spelling for that?
No, I can write it down.
You have your CBSE school, right?
What?
Your board is CBSE board.
What is the CVS board?
Sorry, I'm sorry. That's okay, fine. Nothing.
And so the ones with four expressions are quadrinomials.
Yes, it's quadrinomials.
Okay.
Have you written those questions?
I'm right now writing them.
Okay. You have reached till which question number?
I have reached till 5.
Okay.
Done.
Okay, you can start.
Oh, hold on. Done. So number 1 is monomial.
Yeah, monomial. No, it is monomial. Monomial.
Okay.
Monomial.
Monomial. The second
Yeah.
one is binomial. The th-
Yes.
the third one is trinomial.
Good.
The fourth one is quadrinomial.
Yes.
The fifth one is binomial.
Yes.
The the
No, the fifth one is not binomial.
the
If you look at 7 plus 5, 7 plus 5, if you add them, it's a
yeah.
single term.
Oh,
That's why fifth is a monomial.
okay. It's fifth is a monomial.
Yeah.
And then sixth is a binomial.
Yes.
Seventh is a trinomial.
Seventh is, yes. No,
Eighth,
carefully see, it is 3x minus 2 plus 5. And minus 2 and 5 can be solved.
okay.
So it
So
if you, Yes. If you
So
solve -2 plus 5, what will be the answer?
-2 plus 5, it
Yeah.
would be here. Th- no, yeah, 3. Is it 3?
3 of greater number, positive 3, right?
Yeah.
So we can write it as 3x minus 3x plus 3. Yes. So it is of again two terms.
So 7th is binomial. It only monomial.
7th is binomial, not monomial.
Okay, binomial.
Yeah.
8th is trinomial.
Yes.
9th is also trinomial,
Yes.
and 10th is quadrinomial.
Yeah. Excellent. Giving you second questions, you have to write down all the terms from the algebraic expression. Like the algebraic expression is, for example, if I take one question from here, suppose suppose I'm taking the third question. Let's say it is x cube plus y cube plus z cube. So I will be giving you such equations, and you have to find them. This equation is made by how many terms? Like you have to find out all the terms. So this equation is composed of three terms: x cube, y cube, and z cube. So you have to just separate them. Do you want me to show with an example? I already explained. Shall I directly give you the
No,
questions?
yeah, give me the questions.
Okay.
So I should just find how many variables there are.
Yeah. Not
Okay.
variables, expressions, because they are both terms and consonants. The
So
question of it is like write all the terms of the following, because we cannot just say variables or we cannot just say constants, because a chemic equation is composed of both of them, as you can clearly see, right? So we can
so
say it as, call it as terms.
so one term is like with a constant and a variable
Variable.
and a constant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as you can see, the first question is 3x. It's only one term. So it will just remain 3x. This expression is just one term, and that is just 3x.
Okay.
Like this you have to do.
Okay. Could you go a little down? Yes. Done.
Done with the answers also?
Yeah. Oh, answers?
Yeah. These are the questions. You have to write the number of terms, right? So first
Yeah.
one, no need to write, it's just 3x. Go from the
Yeah.
second one.
The second one is 1x,
No, it's 2x.
2x. Oh, okay. Ah, okay. Now I understand. Then I think the third one is
No,
2x.
no. Second one, it's 2x and 3 minus 3. You have to separate them.
Oh, okay, okay. Then the third one is 2x squared minus
And
3
minus
and
7. Yeah.
minus 7 and minus 7.
Yes.
And then the last one is 2x squared
Yes.
and plus y squared
Mm, yeah.
and minus 3x
3xy.
and minus 3xy and 4.
Yeah. When you are writing down these terms, you have to just put the commas in between. Fine?
Okay.
Okay. You're doing good. Coming towards your next question, number 3. Are you getting all? Have you got all the both the questions which we have read?
Yes.
Great. In question number 3, you have to identify the terms and also mention. I'll explain you. Let me write down. Mention the numerical coefficient. Now let me explain you what is this. If I come back to our previous questions, in previous question, as you can see, you find out that this is your variable, this is your variable, this is your variable. If I come to your, let's say, let's say if I come to your ninth part, so this is your variable, this is your variable, and this is your variable, right? But this variable has a constant also in between it. Fine. So the numerical coefficient means the numerical value with which the variable is associated. Like this xy is associated with three numerical value. This y z does not have any, so it means 1. Like this. I'll give you one example. I'll explain you with one example. Let us write down. In the first, I have written as 4xy. Then it is minus 5x square y minus 3yx and 2xy square. These are four different parts. Fine.
Okay. Done.
Done. Now you have to find out which of them are looking alike. Like if this is xy and this is yx, they both are looking same.
Yes.
So they we can finalize the numerical value of the similar kind of variables. Now in one case it is 4 and in the other case it is minus 3, right?
Yes.
So the numerical value of 4xy will be 4 and the numerical value of minus 3yx will be minus 3.
Okay.
So basically the numerical values are finded out of those variables who have similar kind of value. Like we cannot find out of x square y and xy square because in minus 5x square y and 2xy square, here you can see we have x square but here it is x. It is not similar.
Okay.
And here it is y but here it is y square. They both are not similar in any case. So that's why I have not finded out the numerical coefficient of the rest two parts. Okay.
Okay.
I have written this in separate lines. Actually, this question is all as a whole one. So the second part I'm writing it as a whole. It is 7 a square bc. You have to find out. In this case, I have made simpler for you. I have just put the arrows and made simple for you to find out.
Okay.
7 a square bc. Then you have minus 3c a square b. Then you have minus 5 by 2 abc square. Then we have 3 by 2 ABC square. And there is one more term I'm writing here. It is minus 4 by 3 CBA square. Now here what you have to do is that you have to firstly find out the variables who are similar. In this case, I have already made for you. In the question comes in this way. You have to find out all the variables who are looking like same. Like which term is looking similar to which term. So firstly, you write down the question. The question is quite lengthy.
Okay. Could you go a little to the side
Yeah, sure.
to the fractions? Yes.
They all are separated by commas.
Yeah. Done.
Yeah.
So I think
First, yeah.
so Wait, I think I missed one.
You missed one.
Yeah, what's the one? What's
This
yes?
one.
No, the one above, right to it.
This one.
Yes. What is the under the three?
This is under the three is 3 by 2.
Okay, 3/2.
ABC square. Let
Okay.
me read for you again. You can match. It is 7a square BC, comma minus 3 CA square B, comma minus 5 by 2 ABC square, comma 3 by 2 ABC square, and minus 4 by 3 CBA square.
Yes.
So, firstly, categorize the terms which are alike in all the like in terms of variables.
In terms of variables, there are
Hmm.
if the fraction 3 2 ABC square and the fraction minus 5 2 5BC square are alike.
Is there anything else which is looking same?
Yes. Is 7a square BC and minus 3CA square B.
Minus 3a square b is looking alike to whom?
Minus 3 is looking alike to 7.
Where is 7? 7 is not there.
I'm I
This.
mean the I mean the one next to here, next to
Okay,
minus
okay, the first
3.
one.
Yeah, the first one. They look
Minus,
they look like
yeah,
they look alike because they have a few of the same variables.
yes. So here the terms which are looking alike is your 7 and minus 3, right?
Yes.
Yes,
And
7. Yeah,
and also 3 2 ABC square and minus
yeah.
5 2 ABC square.
3 2 ABC square is looking alike like minus 5 by 2 ABC square. Fine?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So here the numerical coefficients of your 7a square b c and your here the numerical coefficients of both this term will be like you have to write it like this 7a square b c and minus 3 c a square b's have two coefficients that are your 7 and minus 3. Fine.
Yeah.
We have to write the terms also, which terms we are taking and which term, what are the coefficients of those terms. Similarly, when we are taking the other two terms, 5 by 2 a b square is looking alike like 3 by 2 a b c square. So they have their coefficients as minus 5 by 2 and 3 by 2, like this. Here I have written both the terms and their coefficients here, both the terms and written their coefficients here.
Okay.
The answer must be clear. Like what terms you have picked and what are those coefficients. Shall we move forward?
Yes.
Okay. In the next question, you have to identify the like terms in the expression. I'll be giving you few expressions and you have to find out the just the like terms. Okay.
What is like terms again?
Like terms means the same kind of terms. Like these are like terms. I wrote these
Oh,
are
okay. Okay.
yeah. In maths, in mathematics, we don't say like, we don't say same. We say like and unlike terms.
Hmm. Could you move a little to the left? Yes.
Have you written?
Yes. Yes.
Do you want me to show one example or you can do?
I like to show. Could you show one example?
Yeah, I can show you the one part. So in the first part, as you can see, the question is like identify the like terms. In the first expression, you can see it is a square plus b square minus 2a square plus c square plus 4a. Right? The first starting from the a square, there is one a square as this, right? And there is another a square which is minus 2a square. Fine. If I look at the b square, it is just b square and there is no other b square, no other c square, no other 4a square. So in my first part, the like terms are a square with along with the symbols and minus 2a square. That's it.
Okay.
Like this, you have to find out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So by the first, just like the example, a square and 2a square are alike, and also c square and b square are alike because they have because they have like the square. Then also by the second one, I think here
Hmm.
2yz and 4xy are alike because they have the same number of how many constants and variables there are. And I could and by the third, I think ABC and A AB square C are alike because they have the same variables. And I also think 2a square BC and 3c square AB are alike. No, 3c AB and 3c square AB are alike because they have the same constants and variables, except that 3c square AB has like the square 2 on it. And then there is 4. Yeah, that's all. That's all.
Okay, so from repeat your just answer of your second part.
The second part, I think 4xy and 2yz are alike because they have the same
No,
number of constants and variables.
no, you have to just look at the variables. You told me 4xy and 2yz, right?
Yes.
But with the 4 it is x and y, but with 2 it is y and z. They both are different. X and y are different and y and z are different. So they are not alike. Alike in terms of not in constants, in the variable terms you have to find out.
Okay.
Yes. So in terms of variables now, like in the first question I showed you, a square was looking alike with another a square. I didn't look at 2. It's just a square and a square. The rest, I don't have any other b square in the expression. I don't have any other c square in the expression. I don't have any other single a in the expression. Right? Similarly, in the second case, you have to find out with in terms of variables, just the variables, similar variables. Now, again, carefully read the second question and find out.
In the second question, I now think that 3x and 4xy are alike because both of them have the variable x in them.
But they don't, but the 3x does not have y. So we cannot say that they are alike. Alike means both of the variables should be there. Like 3x and 4xy cannot be alike, although they have x in both of them, but y is in just in one of them, not in the other one.
So I think by the second one, there aren't none of them are alike.
No, if you look at minus 2yz and 52zy, they both have y and z.
Oh, I didn't see the y by 52zy. I only saw the z.
Uh-oh, it's your mistake. You haven't written properly. No problem, you have the third part. Third part, let me dictate you the question. It is ABC plus AB square C plus 2ACB square. Then you have 3C square AB. I'm dictating the question so that you won't miss any parts. Plus B square AC minus 2A square BC plus 3CAB square. Question is correct?
I'm checking right now.
Okay.
I think I have it now correct.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, I have it correct.
Okay. Carefully examine this question because these powers, they have the powers of the variables very complex. You can't afford to do any mistake in this part.
Okay. So I think ABC and AB square C are alike because they have the same variables, A, B, and C.
Okay.
And I also think that 3C square AB and 3CAB are alike because they have the same variables that
But
are
are their powers also same?
the powers are not same because
Yes. You
at
have to go with the powers also. Like if I give you a hint, you ABC, you told me is similar with AB square C, right?
yes.
But ABC, like A is similar to another A, but B is not similar to another B square. One is
Okay.
having the b's power 1 and other's b's power is 2. So the variables which are exactly same, like if one is ABC, other must be also ABC. If
Then,
one is A square BC, so other must also be A square BC. Like this, we have
then
to find out.
okay, then I think ABC and 2ABC are alike because they have the same variables.
Yes, ABC, but with another ABC.
Okay.
Okay.
Then there's also b square AC, which is also alike with 3c square AB, because both of them have the power of 2.
Could
And
you please repeat once again this part?
I think 3c square AB is alike
Yeah.
with b square AC.
No. How can it be alike? You have three. Let just not look at the constant, just look at the variable. You have C square AB and you have B square AC. If you look at the power A, the both of them
That's
single power A. But in the first case, it is your single B, but in your second case, it is B square again.
so the squares, so the powers also have to be with the same
Counted.
variable.
Yes. Our powers are also have to be counted.
Okay.
Like I give you one example, I'll give you half of the answer. Like just see AB square C. Have you got that?
Repeat again.
AB square C, the second term.
Yeah, AB square C, I have that.
And it is looking alike with
With B square AC,
no
but the variable has the same, I mean, the power
the
has the
variable.
same variable by
Yes.
both.
So AB square C is looking alike like A 2ACB square. Just check.
So you're saying that AB square C is alike
Yeah.
with 2ABC.
2ACB square.
Yeah, 2,
The last term 2ACB square.
2AC.
Yeah, 2ACB square. This one, the third term.
2A, you mean, do you mean 2ACB square or 2A
I
square
mean,
CB?
AB square C. Is it looking like 2ACB square?
Yeah, I think so, because the variable has the same power by both.
Yes, like this you have to find out. I have finded out the one pair. There is another one pair which exists in this equation.
Um, is it, wait, here, is it 2ACB square and 3CAB square?
Let me write it down. You told me it is
2ACB square
okay.
and 3CAB square.
A is looking like A, C is looking like C, and B is looking like B. Yeah, great. There is, okay, great. Now, in the next question, you have to find the coefficient of x. Like, for example, coefficient means I told you the constant which is related to that term. If I'm asking you to write down the coefficient of x here, so the coefficient of x here is 3. Fine. If I'm
Yes.
asking you the coefficient of a, so coefficient of a is just 4, the numerical value. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. So in this case, you have to just write down the coefficient of x. The first part is minus 12x. You have to write down the coefficient of just x. Fine. Second
Okay.
part is minus 7xy. Third part is xyz. And fourth part is minus 7ax. In all the four parts, you have to just write down the coefficient of just x.
Okay. So I have to write these down and solve them.
There is no need to solve. You can, if you want, you can just answer them orally.
So I should answer by finding the like ones, or
You have to find out, you have to tell the numerical value which is associated with x. That is the question. To find out the coefficient of just x.
I think
In the first
minus
part,
the I think the first one, minus 12x.
when you're writing the answers, the coefficient, you have to just use the constant. No no variable. So your answer will be just minus 12, no x.
So the first one would be then minus 12 only.
Yeah.
Then the second one would be minus 1y.
Minus 7, yeah, minus 7y. It is not 1, it is 7.
Okay.
Minus 7y.
Minus 7y. And then the third would be y and
Z.
2.
It is y and z. Okay.
Oh, y and z. And then the last one would be minus 7a.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next question, you have to find out the coefficient of x square. Now I'm making a little harder for you. Okay.
Okay.
Coefficient of x square you have to find out. Are you enjoying the chapter?
Yes.
Is it looking boring?
No.
We have already moved way forward than your class syllabus. You can see, right?
Yeah.
In your class, you are at just at, I think, terms only, right?
Yes.
Okay. So as you can see, the first part is you have to find out the coefficient of x square. I'm reading for you. It is minus 3x square. Second
Yes.
part is your minus 5x square yz. The third part is your 5 by 7 x square z.
7x.
You're writing down?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll be a little bit slower for you. It is your first part is your minus 3x square. Your
Yes.
second part is your 5x square yz. Your third part is 5 by 7 x square z.
Okay.
And your fourth part is minus 3 by 2 ax square plus yx.
Y x. Okay.
Yeah.
So by the first one, 3 minus x square, it is uh, just minus 3.
Wait. Yeah. The answer of the first part is
Minus 3.
yeah.
But
Good.
the second one is 5yz.
Yes.
The third one is 5 7th z.
5 by 7.
5 by 7 z.
No.
But we're
5 by
looking.
7 Z. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 5 by
Correct,
7.
correct.
The last one, minus 3 into 2.
3 by 2 A.
Minus 3 is 3 by 2. A az square y plus yx.
No. See, I would like to correct you at the fourth part. In your fourth part, if you see very carefully, you have been given minus 3 by 2 ax square plus yx.
Oh, I thought that
Now,
was a z.
which one?
The x square. I thought that was a z.
Okay, no problem. Now you can tell your answer.
Now my answer is minus 3 by 2 a and plus yx.
No, my dear, in this part, your expression has another term. There are two terms in this expression.
So I should write them separately?
You have to just write the answer of this part because only this part have x squared. This part does not have x square. So your answer will be just minus 3 by 2a.
Okay.
Okay? That's why I told you I'm making a little harder for you. Okay, in the next question, I'm giving you mixed one. Like I will be giving you 7 parts, and in the 7 different parts, I will be giving you to write the coefficients of different variables. Like I have been giving you one question, and all of the parts were same. Like I give you find x square on all the 4 parts. Fine. In this
Yeah.
question, individually, I will be giving you what you have to do. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Just give me time. Let me write it down. Then let me show you. Yeah, give me some time. I'm just writing down the questions and then I'll show you. Meanwhile, you can tell me about yourself. What are your hobbies?
Um I like football. So
Great.
soccer. Um, I
Where
uh,
do you live, Abraham?
I live in Germany, Berlin.
Okay. And how are the weather conditions there?
It's right now winter. It
Okay.
snowed a few times. Yeah.
And what's the current time there?
Current time is 11:30.
11:30. Okay. So are you enjoying your new class in school?
Yeah, it's actually good.
And what about your friends?
Yeah, I've made lots of friends.
Okay. It's been how many years you have been settled in in this Berlin?
Um, so we've been in Germany. We came to Germany. 2000 coefficient is x squared. That's coefficient by the seventh one, and
Yeah.
like there's minus x squared. Could I then just write there? Then couldn't I just write theoretically? I could answer just minus.
In the last part you're telling me where it is x square and minus x square.
Yeah. Could I then just answer that without the coefficient? It is minus.
It is minus 1. The numerical value must be there. Even if nothing is written there, it means there is 1, which is always there.
Okay. Okay.
So in that case, you can write down minus 1. Means don't leave it as minus.
Okay. And by number 4, is the coefficient a p?
Yeah.
Okay, I can begin then. Number 1 is the first one. The coefficient is y, and the answer is -3.
Yeah.
By the second one, the answer is 2b.
Yes.
By the third one, it is -7xy.
Yeah.
By the fourth one, it is -3qx.
Yeah.
By the fifth one, it is pxz.
Yeah.
Pxz. By the sixth one, it is only I think it is just 1.
In which case?
Because there is there are like, because it this term by number 6, it has two terms, and on one term there's only the coefficient, and on the other term there is only a constant. But by the term which does have the coefficient, you told me that even if the whole term is just a coefficient, there is still just one. So I think by number 6, the answer is just 1.
Yes, the answer is just 1. You're going perfect.
Okay. And by the seventh, it is -1.
Yes. Once
Okay.
again, I'm telling all the answers once again. The first part is your answer. The first part is 1. Second part we have. Sorry. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
first
The
one
answer
is
of first part is
-3.
-3. The second part is 2b. The third part is -7xy. Your fourth part is -3qr. Fifth part is 9xz. Sixth is, as you told me, 1. And the seventh is -1. Any part which you got wrong?
No, I just no. By number 5, instead of saying 9, I said p, and by part 4, I instead of saying r, I said x. But
Yeah,
it's all correct.
that is okay. Fine. In the next this question, I gave you to write down the coefficients. In the next question, I'm giving you to write the numerical coefficients of each of the following. I'll explain you how it is going to be. Let me write down the questions. Then let me explain. So you are following the books of which which board? Like your school is based on which board?
I don't know, but my book is called the Fundamentals of Mathematics.
And who is the author?
The author, well, I can't see that, but the creators of this are Cor Cornelson. Cornelson.
Paul
The
Monson.
Cornelson. The author isn't written here, only the company is.
Okay, that's the you told me. Can you say once again?
It is Cornelsen.
Okay, the fundamentals of mathematics, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'll search and I'll go through your book if I'll be able to get in my language, so it will be more good way for me to teach. Okay, questions are ready.
Did you
We have
send them? Did you
no
send them
no.
already?
I will send you because I'm explaining you. I'll
Okay.
send you. The question says that you have to write the numerical coefficient of each of the following. Like for example, like in the first part, they have given you x, y. So you have to write the numerical coefficient of each of the following. The given is your x, y. In x, y, since there's no number here, so your answer will be 1.
Okay.
Second part, like it is minus 6yz. So the numerical coefficient in the minus 6yz. Numerical coefficient they're asking. They have not asked you in terms of y, in terms of z, in terms of yz. So when you're asking just numerical coefficient without telling you in which variable, so you have to just write down the number.
Okay.
So there's just third and fourth part you can answer orally. No need to send the photo only. It is
Yes.
your 7 ABC. So
Okay. The third one is just 7, and the fourth one is -2.
-2. Great. The next question you have to write down, which I'll send you this photo. You have to write down the numerical coefficients of each term in the following algebraic expression. Here, as you can see, they all are the single terms. I'll be giving you now, including 2, 3 more terms in it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm giving you one more question. Like I'm giving you 2 more questions all together. So,
Okay.
so that I may not be able to send you one by one.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you got?
Mm, no,
No.
the page hasn't come yet.
Okay, let me send it once again.
Yeah,
It's
it's fine.
come. So in your eighth question, as you can see, they have been told you in the eighth question, you have to write down the numerical value, numerical coefficient of each of the terms. So each of the terms mean, as you can see in your first part, there are three terms: 4x square y, then you have minus 3 by 2 xy, and then you have xy square, right?
Okay.
So you have to write the answer individually, like x square y, the number of constant term, numerical term, then xy, then next xy square. In the three line, three different terms with all the answers individually. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
And in question, next question, write the constant term. Constant mean terms means I am referring, you know very well, the variables, their values can be changed. X square y can become y square, x can become anything. But the constant terms means the numerical value. So just the numerical value. Constant term means without any variable.
So just the constant number.
Just the constant number. Like
Okay.
in the first part, if you see, we have 7xy. So 7xy cannot be a constant term because it has xy in it. So your
Okay.
constant term will be just minus 3, like this.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
giving you 2 minutes to do both the questions. Like question number 8 will take time because you have to write down the three different terms in three different lines, and then you have to write down their coefficients. No
Okay.
shortcuts in there. Yeah.
So I also have to do number 9. So I also have to do 9.
Yeah. Have you done with your questions?
Yeah, I'm done with my question.
Okay. So, beginning with your question number 8. Again, I'm saying you in your question number 8, your answer should be like in the first line, you must have written 4xy square. Next line, minus 3 by 2xy. In the third line, 5 by 2xy square. And then you will write their coefficients like in a tabular form. No problem if you have written just answer straight away, but it must be in a tabular form.
Okay. So by the first one, 4x square y, the I've written only just 4.
Yeah.
By the second one, 3 by 2 xy, all I've written is 3 by 2, but I've also written it in a decimal, which
No need to convert in the decimal. Write the question as it is, but include the symbol, includes the your this symbols also. Like minus 3 by 2, it is there if you look at the question.
okay.
So don't miss
So,
that minus.
okay. Then by the third one, the answer is 5 by 2.
Yeah, correct. The first part is good. Then the second one.
Then by the second part of number 8, by the first, so minus 5 by 3, the answer is just minus 5 by 3. By the second one, the answer by the second one, 2 by 4, xyz, the answer is 2 by 4. And by the third one, the last, it is just 3.
Yeah, it's just 3. Good. Question number 10, just the constant term you have to write down. Sorry, question number 9, you have to write down just the constant term in both of the paths.
So by the ninth one, the constant term is
Is
7 and
no,
3.
just constant, no variable, just the constant term.
Oh, okay, then it's just 7 and 3.
No, it is just minus 3. Minus 3 has no variable in it.
So where's minus 3 written? All by my
It is,
uh,
sorry, plus 3.
so it's plus 3 and plus 7.
No, just plus 3. No need to include plus 7. Constant term means just the constant, no variable must be associated with it.
Okay, so then it's plus 3, and by the last one, it is plus 5.
Yeah, it's just 5. This was pretty quite easy, the question number 9.
Okay.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was easy. I just have to understand it a little more.
Like you know the answer very well. You just need to just analyze the question or what the question is asking you. Numerical coefficient, if it is asking you, then what can be what they're asking you. If they're asking you the constant term, what they're asking you. If they're asking you the coefficient of respective variable, then how you have to answer that. Thoda sa, in terms of questions, you have to just look at it because the chapter itself is quite easy. It's just finding out and just easy in all the questions which we have done today. You have to just find out the variables or the constant term or the variable. That's it. Then coming on our 11th question, next question, it requires your calculation, proper calculation. Okay. You have to evaluate now. Means I will be giving you one expression. One expression means like suppose I gave you 2x cube plus 4y and I will be giving you the values of x and y also. You have to put the value of that in expression and find the answer.
Okay.
Are you tired?
A little.
Okay, next time I'll try to make the class much more interesting and not boring and not tiring. Do you know how to take out the LCM?
Define LCM.
No, not define. The how to take out LCM of any two numbers.
What do you mean by that?
Like If I tell you to find out the LCM of 2 and 3, you can take out that.
What would then be the answer?
It would be 6.
Do you mean like multiplying it?
Yeah, the least common factor, LCM.
Ah, yes, the least common factor.
Yeah.
And then also the biggest common factor?
That's known as the HCF, the highest common factor.
Yes, I know both.
Good. Because in this question, I won't be helping you. This question have 2 parts. Enough of the help has been done to you. Now I'll see your evaluation skills.
Okay.
Have you got?
Yes, the page is here.
Yeah. Here, as you can see, X, Y, Z question is there, and you have been given the values. You have to just substitute and find out the answer. 2 parts are there.
Okay.
I'll give you 2 minutes for both of them because they require calculation. That's why.
Okay.
You have to evaluate the expression. X is -2, Y is -1, Z is 3. Don't miss
Okay.
minus, okay?
Yes.
Are you getting?
I'm right now writing it correctly down again at number 2.
Okay. When you're done with both the parts, let me know.
Okay.
Bram, I cannot see you.
Hmm?
I cannot see you. In Berlin, snowfall happens.
Yeah,
Uppers.
yeah, it happens in the winter.
It started nowadays.
Yeah, it started, but it hasn't happened now for a week or two.
Okay.
So I got the answer for two, and now I'm gonna do one. I got the answer for number two, and now I'm gonna get the answer for number one.
Okay, you solved for the second part.
I solved the second part.
Okay, now you're going towards the first one.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, 23 minus 2.
yes.
That's how you're getting the answer 21.
Well, I've written now 23 minus 44.
Can you show me the your calculation?
How do I change the camera?
Just a flip over button might be there. Yeah.
Well, this is the final calculation I got.
Just just make it just a little bit upward. Oh God, it's so rough. You need to work over your writing as well. Okay. Can you just write down in a very good in writing and then show me out because I'm not
Yeah,
able to understand.
yeah, like that. The part two, right?
Yeah, the part two, like in a proper
Okay.
square form. Yeah. Yeah, just you can just keep the camera as it and you can just write down so that I can see your paper as well. Yeah, just flip the, yeah. No, don't hold it in your hand. You just keep the camera as it is, and when you're done, then you can show me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. First you complete it. When you're done, then you can show me.